I gotta get into deep thought and figure out who is gonna win this challenge. Who had the best ad and who had the best funnel. It could be stronger. I think it could be stronger. Hey, that ain't even fair. How are you gonna have muscles coming out of muscles? What's going on? My name is Vince Reed and welcome to Ad Roulette, where we critique ads and we critique funnels to make them better. I don't know if you know this, but every third or fourth post is an ad. And the way this works is we just get to scrolling and whatever comes up, we critique it and make it better following a 3-part ad and funnel framework that you should see on the screen right now. So every single ad that we see and every single funnel we see, we're gonna break down that framework and we're gonna make them better. And best of all, at the end, I'm gonna pick a winner. And that's where you come in. I wanna know if you agree with my selection. Am I playing favorites here? Because some of these people I know, some of them are my friends, so even critiquing them, I'm probably gonna get slapped around a little bit. They're gonna come try to beat me up, but I don't care. No friends in Ad Roulette. And with that being said, let's get the scrolling. Drum roll, please. All right, what we got here? What we got here first? All right, boom, stop right there. Cardone Ventures, the man, the myth, the legend, Grant Cardone himself. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this ad. The first thing that we always want to look at the ad is the messaging. We want to look and see, because look, right now, there's no sound, right? We don't know what they're saying. So when someone's scrolling through the newsfeed and they see an ad, we have to make sure that the messaging is clear, because otherwise they might just scroll and think that it's a post. They might not understand that you got something to sell. So let's go ahead and look at the messaging here. You know, I don't see any border. You know, I understand obviously it's Cardone Venture, so I know he's selling something. The man always selling something, but let's see, I don't really know exactly what it is, right? So I could easily scroll past it. But with that being said, let's go ahead and turn on the sound and let's hear the messaging of the ad creative.
You know why business owners struggle? They get bogged down in the little things that they don't necessarily know about.
Okay, so a really quick, short message. Businesses are failing within their first 5 years, and they're just basically prompting you to take a quiz, right? And most businesses, they don't want to fail, even though 97% of them do, but they don't want to fail. This is a really interesting ad. Let's go ahead and take a look at the actual ad copy. All right, so let's see. Attention business owners. Did you know that 2 out of 3 businesses fail within the first 5 years? To learn the reason why so many businesses fail to grow and how not to become one of them, click below. Extremely clear. I love it. I love it. If you go back up a little bit, although this ad, when I'm looking at messaging to see if I understand what this is about, obviously there's no border here, but they're using big, bold letters. So even if I would happen to scroll, as you kind of read through here, it does give me a general idea of what this is. And the video does a great job of telling me what this ad is about. So I definitely like what I'm seeing here in terms of the ad, the messaging, the copy, everything extremely clear. I know what I'm getting. And as a business, I would take this quiz. So good job there. So let's go ahead and click on the Learn More button and let's see what we have here on the funnel. All right, so we're taking a look at the funnel, and what I like already is that it's definitely optimized for mobile, okay? So when you're optimizing your funnel, the first thing you wanna look at is the mobile version. How does it look on mobile? 99% of traffic today is coming from mobile, all right? So what I wanna look at here first is it optimized for mobile? And then I wanna see the headline. I wanna make sure that this funnel is capturing what's going on inside of the prospect's mind. So you can see that 97% plus businesses don't make it past the first of 7 breakpoints. I think they should have just kept the exact same thing. They were saying, you know, you fail within the first 5 years. I think that we should have had that, you know, in the top. Take this free quiz to discover which breakpoint you're heading towards and skip past revenue interruptions. Okay, it could be stronger. I think it could be stronger. Take the free quiz to discover which breakpoint you're heading towards. Okay, I think that could be a little clearer. You know, I think maybe, you know, take the free quiz to see if you're on the verge of failing or on the verge of millions or something like that. Something that the average person would really want to know. I think they could have a little bit stronger headline and skip past revenue interruptions. All right, this looks like it's above the fold, which is good. You know, it's telling me it only takes a minute and to start. I think it's a strong mobile, mobile funnel. You know, I have no problems with it. Let's go ahead and click on the start button and see what happens on the next step. Okay, it's taking me to the quiz like they said. Perfect. Perfect. I think this is a good, solid ad. Clear message. I think it's something that a lot of businesses obviously want. What I do like about it is small business owner, it's a really big market, right? So he could run this ad and just simply target small business owners. And because of the brand, because of Cardone and his reputation, I think this would do extremely well. And because of the quiz, I'm not a huge fan of quizzes in terms of capturing the data. I know people love quiz funnels. It's not my thing. But I will say that the individuals that go through this quiz, they're going to be an extremely strong strong candidate and potential buyer. So I like what I see here. Good job. Good job on the ad. Good job on the creative. Awesome. With that being said, let's get to scrolling. What's next? Drum roll, please. Oh, let's do this one. King Keto. Now, that ain't even fair. How are you gonna have muscles coming out of muscles? I'm jealous. Anyways, don't be a fitness clown. Definitely attention grabber. I love it. I love it already. Got the clown going on, got the muscles popping all out, got the clear, messaging right here, which I love from the ad messaging. But let's go ahead and take a look at the video and see how the creative is.
There's an amazing opportunity for people who want to start their online fitness business right now. And you can do this without having to leave your home and without having to do Zoom workouts with people online. That's clown stuff. You don't want to do that. There's a different way, and there's a better way where you can actually train more people, charge them less, and make a better income for you and your family simultaneously. And the best part about this, you don't have to have a lot of experience and you don't need to be certified. I'm going to show you this method for free. Click the link somewhere around here now to find out more.
I love it. I love it. Extremely clear. I know who he's targeting, people that are looking to get into the fitness business. He talked about all the struggles and the things that other people are doing. That's clown stuff that you don't have to do. And he said that you can do it without the things that people essentially view as difficult. I thought it's great. I think if you're interested in getting in the fitness space, this is going to be a strong ad. Clear. I love it. Captures the attention, stops the scroll, does everything you want to see in an ad. Let's go ahead and click on the learn more and take a look at the actual funnel. All right, so get the game plan you need to grow in online fitness framework. So the one thing that I would do in terms of the actual headline is I would capture what's going on inside the prospect's mind for this particular funnel. So I would continue to play along with the whole clown idea. So everything that you saw in the ad, you say you don't have to be a clown. I think I would have that same messaging here on the top of the funnel. I would probably try to get the online fitness framework to one line, and because right now you've got 4 lines and they're kind of like, I don't know, I guess it's my OCD, a little bit kind of like unbalanced, right? But I definitely would pull the clown stuff into it, but really clear messaging, only one focus here, the video, and then obviously fill out the application. So let's go ahead and see if you click on the fill out the application. Is that taking me to a page to apply? What happens? Can I click there or no? What happens? Okay, so it just pushes you down to the bottom. All right, so I think that you could potentially lose a step, specifically on mobile. Remember, all traffic is gonna come from mobile. I understand why they don't wanna have the button there, because they don't wanna distract from the video. They want people to watch the video first. But my question to my team, when you're clicking on the fill out the application, is that dropping you down? Is that what's happening?
No.
Okay, no, you have to actually scroll down to click. Okay, so there's nothing there. So when you click start, what happens here? Okay, so that's when you start the actual application process. Okay, all right, so, I understand the perspective. I'm assuming that the video is going to tell them to scroll down. You can go back to the ad or the video. All right, but yeah, I think other than that, I think on this one, I'd give the funnels, it's okay. I think there's a lot going on that could distract the end user. And also, if possible, I know this looks like it's a 22-minute video, right? What I would probably do is have, I know that's Brandon on the video, cut in front of it, right? So it gives the look and feel of the ad. Maybe he cuts in front of it, and when you come here, and even though this is a video thumbnail, you see him talking to the audience, right? So they feel like it's a continuation of the ad, and then you can cut away to the actual VSL. That might be a little bit of touch because it is a longer video, and you wanna make sure that you keep that connection. But other than that, you could potentially test bringing everything up. But I'm assuming, again, the video is going to tell people to scroll down to click. But this would be a classic example of someone who might want to check out my software EBOOV and use it right there so they don't have to scroll down. They can actually capture the lead right from the video. But other than that, I think it's a strong funnel, very clear. I would just maybe make this 1 or 2 lines and definitely get this to 1 line. And like I said, maybe have a little bit of a cut of Brandon, put him in the front of the video. I think it would be all good. With that being said, drum roll, please. On to the next one. On to the next one. All right, so let's see what we have here. Richard Yu, 1.1 million per month at 78% margins with this one funnel. First thing I'm gonna look at is the messaging. So I'm pretty clear, I'm gonna get some type of funnel, one funnel that's gonna give me some strong margins, but let's go ahead and look at the creative and see what we got here in the video.
Hey coaches, so we did $1.1 million in cash collected at 78% profit margins using Instagram shoutouts and setters. And that's the exact system I want to help you set up in your business. And if we do this and do double your monthly cash collected, yes, I said double in the next 90 days, then we'll work with you for free one-on-one until you do. Now I can say this because not only have we done it, but we've helped over 1,200 other coaches do this as well. So if you'd like information on how this all works, I put a 5-minute video for you. You can go ahead and watch that. Swipe up, click the link below to watch how this whole thing works, and we can jump on the phone and see if we can help you out.
So very, very clear. You know, they're going to show us how he's using shout outs to generate some pretty cool margins and revenue there. You know, for me, I think that I might be willing to put, if it were me running the ads, let the audience know that he's going to show me how to do this with shout outs, right? Now I know that why they're not, because they obviously like, well, let's make them watch the video to figure out what it is. But you know, I think in today's day and age, you know, the more clear you can be, the better. So it might say something like shout outs, you know, create, you know, 1.1 million and 78% margins. See how I use this funnel or something like that. Obviously that's a lot in this headline, but I think I would definitely split test this video and letting people know that they use shout outs to do that versus hoping that they find out from here, because it can work both ways, right? So maybe if you don't say it, they're like, oh, here's another guy telling us you can make millions with the funnel. But maybe there's other people that are really interested in learning how to do it with shout outs, and if they saw it in the headline, might be more interested to click. But let's go ahead and take a look at the copy. All right, so he's targeting coaches. Our Instagram shoutouts plus setter system will double your monthly cash flow collected in the next 90 days, or we will work for you one-on-one for free until we do. Okay, the classic offer. It's all about the offer. Okay, so let's go ahead and click on the Learn More button and take a look at the funnel. All right, so the first thing I want to do is I want to make sure and look and see if this is mobile friendly, and then I want to go right to the headline. He's calling out who he's targeting. He has the branding here: impact clients for coaches and consultants with B2B offers only. We will help you install your Instagram shout out. Okay, so before I even start reading, one of my rules of thumb is if there's too much copy, okay, and again, if people are having to force their eyes to read, meaning if I can't just look at this and see what the messaging is, it's too much copy. I like to have, you know, one line and maybe two, max 3 lines above the video. So typically what I'd like to see is one line here and turn this into 2 lines, and then maybe there's a video with the button, and if there's no video, obviously there's just a button, and sometimes I might even throw an image there. But anyhow, I know it's targeting coaches and consultants, but let's see what the offer is. We'll help you install our Instagram shout out system into your business. They got us a 35x ROAS. And if we don't at least double your monthly cash flow collected in 90 days, we'll work for you for free. Okay, so it's the same thing that you see in the bottom of the copy. I think this could be definitely done as bullet points. So it could say something like new shout out system generates, you know, and I think the 35x ROAS is different than what was being said on the actual ad. So I would try to match whatever messaging. I think it said something like 1.1 and like 70-something% margins. I might want to pull that into this. Remember, we always want to capture what's going on in the prospect's mind. Whatever's happening on the ad, we want to make sure that same message is happening on the actual page. And then I would say, watch this, and I might have bullet points that list some of these things just to break it up so it's easier to see. The button is above the fold, but then you have more copy, again, forcing the end user to read. Remember, with mobile, you want it extremely clear. You know, what is this about? Is it what I thought it was going to be from the ad? And what's the next step? All right, so let's go ahead and click on Get Started and see what happens there. Okay, cool. Enter information below, and we'll send you the video on how the system works. If you do not specifically own a coaching course business, leave this page. Okay, cool. So he's trying to, you know, get rid of the people who wouldn't qualify. All right, so we got a chance to see several ads and several funnels, and now it's time to get ready for the moment of truth. Which ad was the best? Which funnel was the best? And give me a second as we play some Jeopardy music or some kind of weird thinking music, because I gotta get into deep thought and figure out who is gonna win this challenge. Who had the best ad and who had the best funnel. All right, let the games begin. We are going to grade these ads and funnels and see who is the winner. And this is where you come in. I wanna get your feedback. I wanna see your comments. Let me know if you agree with how I grade these ads and funnels. Now, when it comes to the ads, we use our framework, okay, and it's graded on a 3-point system. As you can see, /3/3. We're looking at ad messaging, we're looking at ad creative, and we're looking at ad copy. All right, now when you're looking at the Grant Cardone ad, okay, there's no clear message in terms of what this ad is about unless you actually see what's being shown on the video. Remember, when the ad is scrolling through the news feed, okay, it's muted. You don't see or you can't really hear what's being said. Now, if the ad stops here, obviously I know 2 out of 3 businesses fail, but it could have easily been on another slide, which means I could have scrolled past this and not clicked. All right, so for that reason, I cannot give a point for ad messaging. Now with the ad creative, I thought the ad was solid. You heard it already. I thought it was great. It was interesting. You know, I knew how many businesses fail. It was a quiz that I would have taken. So I definitely would give it a point for ad creative. And for ad copy, I thought it was clear. It was calling out business owners. It was saying 2 out of 3 businesses fail. I thought it was great. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 2 out of 3. What would you grade it? Now when it comes to funnels, this was great. It's exactly how I would style a funnel. You know, you have your headline, you have an easy to read, you know, copy there above the fold. You have the button and the quiz. I thought it was great. You got the branding, you got Grant in there. It's really good. Now, the only thing I would add to this to make it a little bit better, as I said earlier, was say something about the 2 out of 3 businesses fail in the actual headline. But other than that, I think that this funnel is strong. It has all of the criteria, the strong headline, you got the creative, you got the copy there, and then you have it's mobile friendly, the button is above the fold. So for those reasons, I'm actually gonna give this a 3 out of 3. All right, I was gonna grade it a little bit lower, but the more I look at it, I think it's extremely strong. All right, now when it comes to this ad, this one I feel was amazing. Out of all the ads, I'm just gonna come out right now and say that I think that this one was the winner. Why? Because I think it's gonna stop the scroll. We got muscles upon muscles popping out of Brandon, so clearly if you're in the fitness space, you're gonna stop and look at this. Don't be a fitness clown. And then obviously everything that he said was, you know, was there. The text annotations were there, so it was clear. So the ad messaging was on point, the ad creative was on point, and the ad copy was on point. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 3 out of 3. All right, now here on the funnel, okay, this is where, you know, I can be extremely hard and I can be a little soft for a variety of reasons. Number one, I can just see, because I've seen a lot of funnels, that this funnel is a funnel they use for probably all of their ads, right? Now, although I would have matched and copied what's going on inside of the prospect's mind here, again, he was kind of saying, don't be a fitness clown. It would have been cool if they would have kind of played along with that same kind of like role here. So, you know, I think that could have been better there. Also, you know, even though there's not a lot of copy there and you can read it, it's still on point. I mean, I know that, you know, it's targeting people in the fitness space, online fitness framework. It's not necessarily as tight and as jointed as it could have been in terms of a copy perspective and a creative perspective. So I can't really give it a point there. Even though it's clear from the headline, I cannot give the creative and copy a point. Now, in terms of mobile friendly, okay, the button is way below the fold, so you're forcing people to scroll down to basically apply. I know why you want people focused on the video, but you know, again, on mobile, people may not know where to go. They might actually be trying to click on to fill out the application and nothing would happen. All right, so for those reasons, on this particular funnel, I'm gonna give this a 1 out of 3, all right? So moving on to Richard's ad here. Okay, so it was really clear. I mean, we knew what this was about. He was obviously talking about a funnel. I would have loved him to talk about, you know, what the actual video was about, which was obviously the Instagram shout outs. But the message was clear. The video was solid. It was clear on exactly what, you know, the ad was about. And the copy was strong. So for those reasons, I'm definitely gonna give this ad a 3 out of 3. So now we're down to the last funnel, all right? The last funnel. So when you're looking at here, first thing you wanna look at is the headline, all right? So again, he's calling out his ideal client for coaches and consultants with B2C offers only. Okay, when it comes to the creative and the copy, okay, that's where it gets a little iffy. There's a lot of copy there. Okay, rule of thumb is you want to be able to just look at it and see what's going on. For example, in this particular funnel, you can kind of look at it, free quiz to discover which breakpoint you're heading towards. Here, there's a lot. You're forced to actually take your eyes and read. There's also, in my opinion, a little bit of disjointment between this offer here that got us 35x ROAS, when over here, you're really focused on 78% margins on the actual header. Again, this is the same kind of thing as I can probably tell over here. You're using this funnel for all of the different ads. So there's probably some other ads that are mentioning a 35x ROAS, but again, okay, the end user, the person that's looking at this funnel, they're focused on what you're saying here, and the more you can kind of match it and make everything work together, the better, right? So because there's a lot of copy here, and because, you know, I think you're forcing people to read, I can't give you a point when it comes to creative and copy. Now, I can't give you a point for above the fold. You got the button above the fold. It's really clear what you want them to do. All right, so for this funnel, I'm gonna give you a 2 out of 3. All right, so if we come here, I see we might have a little bit of a problem. We'll see here. So for this, we got, let's see, we got 5 out of 6. Okay, on this particular funnel, we got 4 out of 6. And for this particular funnel, we got 5 out of 6. So how do we pick a winner? Okay, I think I have the final vote. All right, so I'm gonna look at them. All right, I'm gonna just tell you based off my experience which one of these funnels I think are gonna win. I'm gonna tell you why, okay, I'm gonna pick this winner. And it's simply because of this. Okay, enter your information below and we'll send you a one-pager on this offer. If you do not own a coaching business, there's a lot of other stuff that's distracting, okay, that's gonna stop this individual from taking the action. So I'm gonna base this on which funnel I think is actually gonna convert better, okay, because of the copy disjointment, because there's none of that here, and because of the brand and the clear of what you want them to do, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick this as the winner. All right, I actually thought that this was going to be the winner, but after taking a closer look, okay, it's all about conversions, right? Clear message, okay, clear what to do above the fold, nothing else to focus on. Grant, you won again, man. You're just a winner. You're just a winner. Richard, what's up with all this copy? 3 lines. And here, I think that 1 line here, shorten it up, okay, bring the button above the fold, or go to an EBOOV video, man. Just make the offer right from the video so they don't have to scroll. I think the conversions would be much better. Other than that, you guys did a great job. And congratulations to Mr. Grant Cardone for winning this episode of Ad Roulette. All right? So, you guys are next to grade. Let me know if you agree in the comments. Do you agree with my assessment of these particular ads and funnels? I hope that you did. And with that being said, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Subscribe so you can see the next one. Get better at ads, get better at funnels. Improve your conversions, make more money, make it happen. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.